Hi guys, welcome to the opening bell for Friday, June the 20th, one day after the Juneteenth holiday. So we're kind of starting a positive day. We'll see the numbers in a minute. Let's start, of course, with the winners in the pre-market and then with the overall market. So we have AMD and Tesla starting up strong. Most of the Nasdaq leaders, other than Robinhood and Nvidia, which is flat, are positive. If we look at the Nasdaq, up 0.5%. The S&P is up there as well, up 0.4%. So a bit weaker versus the Nasdaq. So again, if we're looking into the strength of the market, we have some semiconductor stocks, as always, the best performing sector. Today, at this point at least, Nvidia stands out as weaker than the rest of the semiconductors. It's going to catch up probably. So we have Tesla up to 2.7 at this point, AMD over 2%. We have some positive in PLTR, positive start. In PLTR, nothing to write home about. Anything that's up 1% cannot be considered an amazing start, not in this market. On the negative side of this market, we have Visa down nearly 1%. There is something brewing not very positively with Visa, with MasterCard, with PayPal. I don't know if it has to do with the CRCL IPO. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We'll have to read about it over the weekend. Robinhood is also relatively weak at the open. Baidu not really important to us. That's pretty much it right now. In terms of gainers, the gainers, losers, and this is going to be the list where we probably will find trades later on. We have GRRR up 30%, base up 29%, GMS, SRM, CRCL another 15% to the upside. So this stock is unstoppable. It closed at 200 Friday, now another $30. That's another 15%. That's the stablecoin IPO from exactly 2 weeks ago. We have Oscar Health doing also very well. That's a healthcare company that's been, I guess, on the radar. Plenty of action here. OSCR. We're going to move it to one of our watch lists and look for it later. So let's go with two ideas already. CRCL, again, a mega mover. The stock is unbelievable. We have OSCR. I'm going to look for 4 potential names. OSCR, sorry, symbols, not names, and those are going to be our potential four symbols. As always, we're going to look at TSLL. That's a given. That's the Tesla one stock ETF, now trading at $13. We have, let me see, Oracle. I think I will pass on it this time. So we need 2 more names. We have the, I think it was, Wednesday IPO, SLDE. I will bring it in the picture in a minute. But second day IPO or third day IPOs can be success stories. So let's watch SLDE. And the fourth name, not gonna be very easy to figure out. Let's see GRRR, what's going on there. If there is volume 4 million shares, the chart will appear in a second. GRRR, never heard about this symbol. We have GRRR, base, GMS. Okay, here it is, GRRR. Hold on a second, guys. Let me throw out the pre-market price section, which is none of our business anymore. Okay, so this is GRR. The volume is 1.5 million shares. and the average volume is 2 million shares for the whole day. So this stock is likely to develop huge volume today, GRR. We'll have to read about it if it's relevant later. GRR. That's Gorilla Technology Group, whatever that means. So that's a gorilla today. So we have CRCL. Be careful with this one. Super extreme, extended on every time frame, and again, too early to make any decisions with 5 minutes into the 5 minutes into the trading day. And let me see base up 29%. We have GMS up 27%. ZETA, I think it's if I remember quite right, it's a biotechnology stock. ZETA up 16%. OSCR is already on our watch list. Irene energy stock. Groupon, really? Groupon GRPN is at $40? Are you kidding me? How can it be? Sorry, it's GRPN. Okay, that's a mistake here. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, GRPN is at $40. Unbelievable. Under the radar. We'll have to do a video about what's going on in GRPN. Okay. Unbelievable. This stock was, I don't know, $5 when I last saw it 3 months ago. GRPN. Okay, so under the radar, let me write this down. This symbol GRPN, clearly under the radar move here in GRPN, and can be a candidate, up 8%, another 8% today. And Kruger, I think Kruger had earnings. KR is the symbol for Kruger. That's one of the biggest supermarket chains in the US. Not a Walmart, but let's call it a mini Walmart. Breakout on the daily chart, totally outperforming the sector. Clearly on our watch list today. So that's going to be the fourth one. You know what? Let's throw out CRCL, which is super tough to trade. We'll go with the Kruger KR, gapping up on what I think is earnings, although I didn't see it quite right yet. We have OSCR, healthcare stock, GRR, or we're gonna go with another one later, and SLD, which is the IPO from Wednesday. SLD is insurance, in the insurance business. Not that it matters by any means. So we have Kruger, SLDE, KR, SLDE, OSCR, and GRR, four picks alongside the TSLL, which is always a pick. And we'll start from these four, and if things will improve and we'll see other setups later on in the day, keep in mind we're not making decisions with 8 minutes into the trading day. No reason to rush whatsoever. We'll make our first decision to buy, if to buy, what to buy, at least half an hour into the trading day, if not more. Keep in mind, guys, that all this content here is educational. Nothing here is about investment, about brokerage fees or anything that has to do with investment advice. It's all educational. Okay, all this content is educational. It doesn't mean to put you in a position to buy even 1 share or 1 million shares or 500,000 shares or anything like that. It's all educational content, and it should stay this way. So please keep it clean and learn if possible. Sometimes we can learn from early morning moves. Also have a disadvantage of not being live, so this video is gonna be max 15 minutes. That's the limitation of YouTube for our channel at this point. Once we're gonna be able to go on live, things will improve and will stay for the duration of the trading day. So right now the SPY is let me see the numbers. SPY up 0.6, the QQQ is up 0.8, and we have clear strength in semiconductors thanks to AMD, which is amazingly strong lately. Apple is up 2% today. Tesla is up 2%. PayPal surprise, I was thinking about that PayPal is going to move lower alongside Visa. It's actually up 2%. And we have plenty of positive movers. The only weak stock that's really weak today from the leaders that I see is Robinhood, down more than 1%. So we have AMD up 4%, PayPal 2%, Apple 2%, Tesla nearly 2%, Starbucks is in the mix, and alongside those mega stocks we have the list of gainers, losers. I'm going to move later on from price above 10 and volume 50,000 to price above 10 and volume 1 million. So that's going to be the real list. 1 million volume now that we are 10 minutes into the trading day and we don't want to deal at all with low volume stocks. Clearly the trend is positive here at the open. I don't know if we can expect a big trading day in terms of ranges, but we are basically at all-time highs, give or take 2%. This is the level that we've been trading over the last seems like forever, but 2-3 weeks, give or take 600, give or take up 5, down 10. That's pretty much the ballpark. Okay, let's take a look at one stock that's actually standing out as a loser, ACN. That's a stock that may be also trading lower on earnings. And we have ZIM, which is a shipping company from Israel. And Israel is in a big dispute, actually war with Tehran, meaning Iran. Maybe it's going to affect those shipping lanes. I don't know, but ACN is the stock that we're going to be looking at. Keep in mind the stock is down down 6%, but moving higher intraday. Let's take a look at this. This is ACN. You can see down 6.5%. Volume is good. Being a $280 stock with 20 cents of spreads or 25 cents of spread. Okay, it says 80 cents of spread, 43. Okay, maybe it was my mistake. I don't know how I saw 20 cents. 40, 50, it gets a bit spready. So let's move away from it and look at ZIM. ZIM is definitely a downtrending stock. Clearly downtrending, down like 4%. The volume is on the brink of 1 million, 1.4 million. But again, we're just 12 minutes into the trading day by now. Okay, so I'm gonna close this video with just this outlook, meaning 4 stocks that we decided upon: OSCR, Kruger, SLDE, that's the IPO from Wednesday. Thanks, guys. We'll come back with more videos in about 2 hours. And please share, like, subscribe, and join our channel. Thank you.